Hey guys, it is currently the morning of New Year's Day, January 1st, 2016, and obviously I am not in the best shape right now, but I wanted to kind of take this opportunity while I was still conscious to talk to you about the year moving forward, sort of about the way I want you to approach 2016. Oh man, everything hurts. I feel like I can taste colors. Ugh. I don't want this to be one of those bland New Year's Day, you can do it resolution posts. Like, I feel like if you want that, you can just go check that meme you're on posted. There's probably like a picture of a minion in a chicken suit or something, and it says like, I pledge to always be silly in 2016. Oh man, Grandma Gladys, you got it. I want this message to be about progress and to be about what it means to really move forward over the span of a year. The world is a very different place for me than it was in the beginning of 2015. A lot has happened and a lot has changed, and I feel like I approached the world and other people in a very different way than I did. But at the same time, I am not where I was planning to be. I'm not in a worse position by any means. Like, things are way better than I ever anticipated. But I tried to make plans and they went horribly off the rails because life gets in the way. What I want you to understand is that your life is not a series of goals to be hit. I know there are certain things that are ingrained in us that we feel like we need to achieve. Graduating from school, getting married, starting a family, getting a specific kind of career. And those things are all wonderful and they're important if they are the things that you value as an individual. But they do not define you, and they are not the things you're aiming toward over the span of your life. Over the span of 2015, one of my biggest issues was not realizing that my journey wasn't over. I always forget that in reality, even though I've been losing weight for 6-7 years, my journey is just really starting. What's happening with me and my body and my message and me trying to educate others is really just a process that's beginning, and it's going to span the rest of my entire life. And even though so much has changed so quickly, I want to remember that progress is a very gradual and very slow thing sometimes. I'm reaching my mid-20s soon, so people in my age range, I've noticed, have started to focus a lot more on getting engaged and getting married, and that's all cool. But there are the people who don't have anything near that I've noticed are starting to fixate on that, and that worries me. Like, a partner, a romantic partner, is not a goal to be attained. That's not something that you find and go, okay, I have this, now I can stop trying for this. That's something you say, I have a deep spiritual, romantic, emotional connection with you, and I want to continue to grow and change with you because I think we can inspire each other to be the best versions of ourselves. I just don't want people to be discouraged or upset if over the span of this year they find that their progress is plateauing or not going as fast as they hoped, or there are certain things in their life that just don't seem to move forward. What you have to understand is that progress is not defined solely in the terms of moving in one direction steadily and constantly. It's something that builds in a lot of different ways. I still haven't had a relationship lasting longer than 6 months, but I have learned a lot more about myself, about the things I want, and more importantly, the things I need in a partner, and how much I'm willing to go out of my comfort zone to embrace someone else who I know is important. That's very clearly progress, and it doesn't stand out as much as me getting engaged on New Year's Eve, which apparently everybody did. It's no less important than those very big outward gestures. I've come across a lot of people and befriended a lot of people this year who have very severe self-image issues, eating disorder issues, mental health issues, and as a part of recovery, you're going to have relapses, you're going to have bumps in the road, you're going to have moments where you stop moving forward for a second. And that's okay. No one expects you to constantly zoom forward all the time. We all have bad days. Hell, sometimes we have bad months. That doesn't stop everything you've done so far. That doesn't make it any less worthwhile or any less valuable, and you shouldn't feel any less proud of yourself for it. And I know it doesn't feel like it. I know when you relapse on your eating disorder or you start viewing yourself in a poor light again, it feels like you're all the way back to square one where you were at your worst. But you have had so much strength moving forward. You have done so much just because you know that you want to be better. And that takes so much self-awareness and so much strength of character. And all that matters at the end of the day, no matter how long it takes or no matter how big that bump in the road is that you pick yourself back up and you keep moving forward, no matter how slowly. There is not just one path for success in any field or to reach any goal. And success isn't defined by what other people see or what other people think it is. It's defined by you and what you're aiming for and what you want to see in yourself and put out into the world. The biggest thing I've learned over the past year is that life is not a series of goals to be attained. For a long time, I thought losing weight would fix all my problems. I focused on individual things that I thought overall would fix me as a person. And then in 2015, I realized that I didn't need to be fixed as a person. I wasn't broken. Life is a series of experiences to be had, of events that can teach you and people who can show you wonderful things. These goals, these markers that we have to define what success is, they're things we create individually. They have no hold on you and they have no stake in defining what you're worth. I want you to make your resolutions this year. I want you to promise to better yourself, and I want you as best as you can to stick to them. But don't forget that sometimes going off the path you thought you were supposed to be on is what really shows you where you're supposed to be in life. You're gonna do incredible things. I believe in you. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go order like $40 worth of Chinese food and take enough Tylenol to take down an elephant. More videos are gonna be coming soon. If you have something you'd like me to talk about, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe to Matt Joseph Diaz. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, all Matt Joseph Diaz. And go to mattjosephdiaz.com if you want to check out my public speaking stuff. Happy New Year, guys.